You are tuned in to the Broken Pencil Booking Company.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling zones in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the hoes come next. Last time that I checked, I've been self-made from the dribble. I was been saying I'm a killer. Nah, playing no games with you niggas. Pop clutch, switch lanes on you niggas. Nah, I laid down the game for you niggas. Taught you how to charge more than what they paid for you niggas. Own the whole thing for you niggas. Reinvest, double up, then explain for you niggas. It gotta be love. Run the city, it gotta be cuz. Just for the pieces I took off the Monopoly board. Hey, y'all niggas false claims, it gotta be fraud. Just keep the hood about your mouth and you gotta be charged. I doubled up, tripled up, nigga what? Banged on the whole game, I ain't give a fuck. Nobody trippin', handle business, got my digits up. And when I drop, you know I'm about to fuck the city up. Check, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling zones in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the hoes come next. Last time that I checked, come through flying. No cosign, I ain't need radio to do mine. I done fine and I take my time and take my tribe. Every level that I crossed in this game like state lines, it was visionary. Either I'm genius or you niggas scary. Maybe it's both in this balance I deliver daily. For every nigga in these streets trying to feed the babies. The single mamas working hard not to miss a payment. And dirty money get washed on royalty statements. Black owners in this game are powerful racists. Young niggas in the set just doing it makeshift. Out the garage, it's how you end up in charges. How you end up in penthouses, end up in cars. It's how you start off a curb server, end up a boss. It's how you win the whole thing and lift up a cigar with sweat dripping down your face. Cause the mission was last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling zones in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the hoes come next. Last time that I checked,
I got the front and in the back. We on the way and that's a fact. This real, this ain't rap. Where everybody wanna act pro-black. The last slide you heard, this ain't that. Just that, I didn't. Made it out the gutter shit. Nip told you fuck the middleman. I told you fuck a bitch. Fuck wearing they clothes, I wear my own shit. Y'all can own y'all label, I own my own, bitch. Hey, Mill, I remember all that game you throw me. Don't fuck around and get played by the label owners. Talk that shit to these niggas, Asia and Brona. But secure the window, don't let the game fool ya. Cause when it's game over, it's really game over. And all they do is play the game till it's game over. And you be giving game like a big brother mission. Never let them take it from us.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling zones in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the hoes come next. Last time that I checked.
It took 21 episodes and a few minutes into episode 22 for us to get fucking censored.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was because of who we use as our host, if it was because of the streaming services,
Nope.
if it was because of digital fingerprinting,
Nope.
or if it was because of the artist that we used.
The last two seem a little bit closer to what's real.
You know, I've never known who that artist was.
BJ Thomas.
Really?
BJ Thomas.
Is that not in perpetuity or into public domain?
I'm itching to test this theory at the top of the episode just because.
No, not at the. No, I'm not.
I
no.
just want to test it.
Nope. I can't. I'm not jeopardizing greatness at the sake of an attempt. I'm saying,
if I do it right now, it won't jeopardize the episode. It'll just
dog. We're already starting off great, and nobody knows it yet.
So if they censor us, if I do it right now, it won't hurt anything.
Go.
Shot through the heart, and you're too late, darling.
You give love a bad name. Now you can welcome them to the show.
Welcome to the Broken Pencil Booking Company.
God damn.
A wrestling podcast.
And now infused with hip hop. I'm Wood.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
You stay classy, internet. I'm Suave Burgundy.
I'm Wood.
Well, get on the ball.
And Mr. Copyright Infringement himself.
I told you I had a good one for you.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Mr. Copyright Infringement himself, the Petty Messiah, is here, and the biggest man, the big man, and the medium-sized man have got a show for you.
We lost a good one, man. We lost a king in the industry. We lost a king in the community. The great Nipsey Hussle
All facts.
has made the ascension to a higher plane, and a hell of a legacy that he left, and a hell of a blueprint that he left for those here will never be duplicated. People have tried it. Other entities have tried it. We've seen it attempted, and no slight to anybody. After Nipsey started doing his thing, after the passing of Sean Price, rest in peace, Sean Price, I saw Duck Down attempt to do something along the same lines of the Nipsey Hussle business model, and it worked because I think it worked more so because of the passing of Sean Price, but the fact that it was effective because the marketing and the merchandise was dope. But Nipsey was selling things at a point to where he felt that the money that he would make, the way that he sold his product, would trump what he would make being signed to a major label, and in turn got himself his own situation.
Actual factuals.
Jay-Z bought 1,000 copies of a mixtape at $100 a piece.
It was a $1,000 mixtape.
I'm sorry, I take that back. It was $1,000 mixtape at 100 copies that was available for this particular one. And Jay-Z bought that. Heard an interview a couple days ago. It's an older interview where he had a show where the entry was the mixtape. If you had a signed copy of the mixtape, which was 1,000 copies of the mixtape, that was your ticket to the show where you could see him perform live, and there was only 1,000 seats. So to quote Nipsey, he said there was, quote, no way to beat the system, unquote.
I want people just to go and do the research. I mean, there's so many stories that can be told about his business acumen, about his community activism, about just the quality of individual that he was. I just want people to go do the research so you can find it for yourself. Instead of us telling countless stories about how great Nipsey Hussle was and is, and it's all true. It's no embellishment. It's all real. I just want you to go do the research so that you can have an understanding for yourself. Yeah.
That's what's needed. And remember, I mean, we've had so many conversations, offline, online. Let's table conspiracy and understand that a great man has passed. He was taken from us.
True.
It's something to focus on.
True.
Let's not forget about the how. Let's focus on the what. Let's focus on the this just happened.
Right.
And if we can do that, then we can give homage and we can give honor to somebody that literally was making a difference. He was making a change. He was the change he wanted to see. So, RIP, NIP.
I hate that this show is going to end on a 10-bell salute. I really hate the fact it's going to end on a 10-bell salute for someone who died at the age of 33.
We celebrate, no.
We are definitely celebrating.
We celebrating.
Yeah.
I say this with a smile. Nipsey, this show's for you. We gonna ride with you, and they ain't gonna censor us. We hold you in a high regard, and we gonna show the world what they don't know about Nip Hussle. Hustle in the house. He ain't nothing like you rap characters.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Test the boundaries early. There we go. Let's get in there.
All right. This is a celebration, bitches.
Just celebrate.
Of a number of things. First and foremost, fuck you.
Damn.
I must say that's the Petty Messiah. That's an inside joke, but it always starts with first and foremost.
First and foremost,
fuck you.
My word.
Is the words that I say. Say. This is the 1-year anniversary show. The Broken Pencil Booking Company is official. By the time you hear this, we are exactly 1 year old. Me and Mr. Burgundy started this whole shit from a text thread with my children on a WrestleMania probably about 5 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. And
I've been seeing Facebook memories that come up with us discussing current wrestling events that go back at least 5 years.
It has to be a minimum of 5 years.
Minimum.
The text thread started with the kids, because we were all tuned in watching shit. Shout
out to the Urban Announce Desk.
Hey, shouts out to Danger 2, getting ready to graduate high school. Shouts out to Sid the kid who, came in and made a guest appearance on here a couple episodes back.
Coin flip queen.
Sidney Young.
Right.
You dig. Yo, so all that out the way, this show, we gonna move it on right along. We got new body bag nominees. We talk about that in a minute.
They've been shooting.
Made you look. We got the Broken Pencil Award show. This is gonna be very interesting. Of course, before we get too far into this, let me stop right now. BrokenpencilBC@gmail.com. BrokenpencilBC at all things social. Ron Murray, you listen to this, you within driving range, you're more than welcome to come by the festivities this coming Sunday at the Sportatorium parking lot. We got a cooler loaded up for you. Bundabergs will be here. There will be some Tito's in the building. We're hoping to get some other things lined up too. If you smoke cigars, I got plenty of those, courtesy of McAuliffe.
Ron Murray is our official first inductee to the Broken Pencil Booking Company Pencil Pusher Hall of Fame.
Ron Murray he's the gatekeeper and the key holder to the Broken Pencil Booking Company Pencil Pushers.
Look, he gonna decide who else can get in.
Cuckoo can chew.
Oh my God. Yeah, buddy.
It's going down.
Hey, hit him with the hashtag. Just throw him out there.
You can't write this.
Yeah.
Mark my words. Broken Pencil Logic.
With the shit.
Folk Life Shorty.
And fuck the casual fan.
This man did it. It makes me feel
Stole the hot tag, you son of a bitch.
Mr. Copyright Infringement does it again.
I elbowed him off the side of the ring.
For the
Onto the apron.
For the second time since the show started, you have stolen something. Good God.
It's gonna be a long episode, man.
No, it ain't.
Swiftly.
It's gonna be a beautiful episode.
TPM gets his own segment. The Petty Messiah gets his own segment. We'll talk about it when we break down the WrestleMania weekend cards.
the
And
road
we're
to
not
WrestleMania.
just talking WWE. There's a
guaranteed to
lot
do a
going
run-in.
on this weekend. We're gonna talk about the biggest 4 cards of the weekend.
I'm guaranteed to do a run-in during the segment.
There you go.
The
Just for
women
that.
on Raw went ape shit last night.
Man, that segment was hilarious.
Well, you talk about attitude.
Here's how great that segment was. The 6-woman tag match that was going on, I was sitting there like, I wanted to tweet out like, what the fuck did we end up with? Because we started with the potential of Ronda Rousey versus Becky Lynch, and we have deteriorated into this nonsense. Then the cops got involved.
Right.
Literally, the car crash.
The Keystone cops got involved. Took them out back. Everybody's in handcuffs and all hell broke loose.
If those cats in them skinny ass, freshly starched,
Bruh.
unfolded,
Rent-a-cop uniforms.
if they're actually cops, I'm an officer of the law.
Damn Party City ass uniforms.
Dog, how cute was that car that said police on it? And how are you in DC?
Who wrapped that monkey ass car?
Dog, hold on. How are you in DC and drive that same fucking raggedy ass car to Baltimore tonight for SmackDown?
Where you get that black
That
ass
shit
Crown
just say
Vic.
police. And look, if you've ever been to Dallas and you seen road construction after midnight, you seen that fucking car that says police.
Police.
Trash.
I'm calling
Fucking
the police.
trash.
First and foremost, why were the police called? That's the question.
Because that's what snitches do. Because that is exactly what snitches do.
Snitches gonna snitch. They gonna
Snitches is gonna tell it.
snitches be snitching, dog.
Hey man, they
Snitches be
fighting.
snitching. Rats be telling it.
They fighting.
You see now you see what happens?
They fighting.
All right.
Why do cops suddenly appear?
No. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I changed the words.
You're around.
See?
Speaking
must
of
be.
change the words.
They long to be.
Precipitation.
Near where you are.
Precipitation landing on my cranium.
Falling on my dome.
That's what caused the problem last week.
Precipitation falling on my
No,
dome.
landing on my cranium.
Unprotected ass precipitation to the dome piece.
Hey, man.
Y'all saw what happened to Mick. Unprotected ass precipitation to the dome piece.
Oh god.
Yo, all right. Body bag nominees this week. We thought We thought
the shit was over Monday.
We thought we had a clear-cut winner when Sutista said 4 words.
Hunter, kiss my ass.
That was it.
Did you hear the way the crowd popped twice for the same line?
He was at home.
They popped when he said kiss my ass. And then when he dropped the mic and the music hit and the crowd realized that's all he was gonna say,
it's just like he came out at home.
they was more turned up.
Look, wait. That is the greatest concert you can ever give your home crowd.
Hunter,
To quote the great Sticky Fingers,
kiss my ass.
but wait, it gets worse.
Now, yeah, that's another one. We're gonna get, man, this whole episode gonna be just one long pause.
Don't give a shit tonight. So
it's a celebration.
Somebody bring up your smartphones, your computer phones here.
Mm-hmm.
We had an off deck conversation when we first started talking about the Body Bag Award, about things that happened on social media being eligible for Body Bag. If there was ever anything prior to that statement, it would not have been anything but this. Big E went ape shit today on Twitter.
Square business.
So much so,
Big E went in on Twitter.
everybody had to say something to him.
Everybody, like, that was the type of comment when you read it, you couldn't just pass it. You had to either like it, retweet it, or respond to it. That you don't let shit like that just fly down the timeline.
The Petty Messiah's reply to him was so out of left field that if I were a corporate guy, I would have been like, hey, man, I need to talk to you for a second before we do anything else on social media. We would have had a sensitivity training about social media.
For what?
If I was a corporate guy. I mean, I'm not.
But if you were a corporate guy, what are we going to put him to the side for?
If was the 5th, we'd be having more woke Sprite.
It's Twitter.
It's Twitter.
Who the fuck is policing Twitter?
So the only thing that's going to happen is Stanford is going to be like, okay, guys, we like you, but you got to stop cussing on social media.
Nope. It's what makes us unique.
Chance.
Not gonna happen.
So,
hey, folk life, shawty.
The quote
is one of the hashtags. We just spell it differently.
The quote that Big E let fly early in the day for the world to see.
Let it fly like a bird in the sky.
I like to think of SmackDown as the mouthwash you need after the turd Raw just left in your mouth. Parentheses. I like to think I can get away with this tweet. If not, I was hacked.
Good job, Big E.
Good job,
Big E, you just earned yourself a Body Bag nominee from a clear-cut winner.
But look, that's his second time going off this week.
Right.
But that one, to me, less is more. That one,
the first one was a stiff jab right in the face. That one was a short, sweet overhand right.
the stiff jab, was that the video?
No, that was last week.
Yeah, the video was
Big E done had a hell of a 2-week stretch on social media.
The road to WrestleMania for Big E on Twitter has been amazing.
Man, if you're not following Florida Man, I don't know what's wrong with you.
You have to be following him.
Yo, he's healing. I see some shit that he just clowned fucking Apollo Crews next to Andre.
But that's just trolling just for the
He
sake
been
of trolling.
trolled. I'm saying, now you keep talking about this heel turn. It's not coming.
Him to be a heel.
It's not gonna
if
happen.
If he was gonna heel turn, somebody else would have signed the contract tonight. That's not happening. Kofi can't. Anyway.
I even called that. I expected not a heel turn, but Big E signed the contract tonight. I was really surprised that Kofi actually signed the contract.
You can't outbook this. It's already been overbooked. This is the go home show.
It may be the video. That may be it.
I think it has to be the video. So if you you don't even follow Florida Man. You just need to go out of your way. WWE Big E is his Twitter handle. And
I know he got involved with the Naomi tweets, and then I think he had some shit in there too. Yeah,
Naomi had a body bag. I forgot about that too.
Naomi been hanging motherfuckers out.
I keep hyping Naomi every chance I get.
Naomi gonna body bag her way out of a fucking job.
No, she not.
No, she not. No, she not.
They gotta okay your tweets before you go on.
First of all, square up.
Right.
If you don't like the shit, square up.
Square up.
Secondly, I mean, look, if the Usos decide to go elsewhere, she don't care anyway.
Either way, she's taken care of.
Good. She good, fam. Say what I want, fam.
All right, so then we fast forward to tonight's SmackDown. Oh, and by the way, as always, we tell you the date. Today is Tuesday, April 2nd, year of our Lord, 2019.
Year of our Lord.
Amen.
And on SmackDown tonight, we have a microphone face-off contract signing. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It was the KO show.
Yes. How did KO go from returning at Fastlane for a championship match to now not being on the WrestleMania card?
Because he's not clear.
He's probably going to host the KO show.
He's cleared. They brought him back
Too soon.
Here's the thing. Before the Kofi train took off into hyperspace,
It was always KO.
the original plan for WrestleMania was KO versus Daniel Bryan, is from what I had gathered and what I had read. So they pulled a switcheroo, brought him back for Fastlane for the bait and switch with Kofi to make his story pop, and now KO doesn't have anything to do for WrestleMania. And I think that's pretty
he has a show to host for WrestleMania, the KO show.
With who?
Alexa Bliss is hosting the whole thing. So
Alexa
ain't gonna be
Bliss.
no KO show.
Look, it's
And
too
plus
many
you gonna
people
have-
hosting shit.
Elias got a guitar. He got to play something.
It's too much.
Elias has a concert.
It's too much talent not working.
Elias is listed as the musical
He
guest.
just gonna come out here and host no show at WrestleMania.
I don't give a
man.
damn about none of that. It's too much talent not working. Alexa Bliss is not working. She's hosting the whole show.
I think she's injured. I think that's the reason why she's. I really think I don't think she's clear. She's been injured since like November.
She said stuff to the contrary.
Oh.
She came back for the Rumble, then went back into hosting mode. But she says she's completely medically cleared. It might just be the fact that creative has nothing for her at the time.
Basically, if your name is not Becky, Ronda,
or Charlotte.
Yeah, you ain't got nothing to do.
or Chick Flair, you're gonna be sitting there.
Ooh,
That's right, Chick Flair.
ooh. So
Not a
ooh.
That's fucked up.
Chick Flair.
So speaking of Oscar, she goes.
Disrespectful son of a bitch.
Oscar goes from being a champion last week
To dancing in the ring on SmackDown at
To
the end
literally
of the
causing
clutch
some- Somebody
to walking to the ring during a split screen commercial break.
Y'all keep fronting like Asuka ain't gonna come out and cause somebody to win a undisputed championship.
I'm not. No, I don't have that much faith in the booking.
I don't either, but I sure would like to see
Smart money would like to say, and I'm not even calling this broken pencil logic. This is just smart money would like to say
Yeah, she better show up.
that she comes out to help Becky win just so she can fight Becky.
Actually, no. I mean,
Nope. She won't sniff the main event.
I agree.
She's
I'm
not
just
gonna be
saying.
nowhere
I'm totally with
she
you.
will
on that.
not be out at any point during the end of this
She
show.
will win the women's battle royal as a consolation prize. The crowd will give her love, and then that will be the end of it.
So backing back up to the body bag issue with AJ and Randy, which is how we always got to all.
Let's get back to the body bag.
AJ makes mention of Randy not passing a piss test.
Well, I mean,
It happened,
it happened.
but he basically said you can't pass it or you couldn't pass the drug
Three out
test.
there. It's supposed to happen.
And Randy went back to talking to the old indie well and working indie scenes in high school gymnasiums and armories and going back to high school gymnasiums.
And if you were as good as you thought you were, you'd be here a long time.
long time ago.
All right. Then he called
Also
him
true.
Called him a corporate bitch.
Randy called.
Yeah, Randy called AJ.
Randy
a
called
corporate bitch.
AJ a corporate bitch. Talking about he assumed John Cena's role as corporate bitch.
2 birds, 1 stone.
Body bag nominee.
The piss test line gets AJ he's the front runner out of that segment.
But being called a corporate bitch.
I mean, it means a lot, but you
man.
probably like to say something a little different.
All that shit aside,
The piss test is real though.
with all those that we named off,
Random,
the only one at the
random
top,
piss test.
the only one at the top of the list still.
Batista.
Less is more. Batista wins.
Kiss my ass.
unanimously.
Hunter.
Kiss my ass. Mic drop. Walk out. Throw the peace sign home. Y'all didn't see his jacket though.
Oh,
It's beautiful. What is it, velvet?
I saw his jacket.
Ha.
Why you think we've been calling him Suitista?
Fam.
And these
wholeheartedly
rose-colored
wanna see
lenses.
Bro, he
Batista.
had glasses that matched his fucking jacket.
I want to see Batista beat the living shit out of Triple H. Like, I don't want to see nothing else. I don't want it to be anything.
I
other
really
than
hope that match is 20 minutes so we can get a
Why? So someone can pull a
Die.
so Triple H can re-tear his pectoral muscle.
Look,
So Batista can tear a quad.
I need Batista to win
This shit needs to
decisively
be 12 minutes max with
3.
entrances.
with a sledgehammer in the first 30 seconds.
That's it. This shit needs to be quick and violent.
And a
All right,
spear.
so it's no holds barred, not falls out anywhere. So we know it's going to happen in the middle of the ring.
Because you know who ain't
whatever
gonna win it, Mania?
Coming soon. Coming soon. Just you wait.
From the makers of Broken Pencil Logic, you know who ain't gonna win. Oh my god! Infused with organic Broken Pencil Logic.
It's
Man.
happening.
On Raw last night, Monday, there was a clusterfuck of a tag team match
Which clusterfuck of a tag team match?
Pick
There
one.
were several.
that turned into a all-out melee of a brawl between
Yes.
Charlotte, Becky, and Ronda Rousey.
Do a little dance.
Make a little love.
And throw balls tonight. Throw balls tonight. Yeah. People
ain't
getting
never
beat up.
seen
People getting
chicks.
whooped in the backstage area.
En masse. And then the cops. No, I'm sorry. Let me back up. WWE local security gets strong armed. So many people got kicked in the shin, the gut. Somebody got jawed. Somebody got jawed so bad, Charlotte had to be like, nah, player, move.
No, you gotta back up some. At the end,
Break it down.
at the conclusion of the match, Ronda Rousey goes from finishing a member of the Riot Squad to immediately getting up and throwing a club punch over Charlotte's back shoulder into her jaw.
Square. It looked like it
Wham.
was in slow motion, but I'm sure it rocked Charlotte's world.
So for those of you who are familiar with stand-up comedy and you've ever seen Jamie Foxx, bitch, you don't know who you fucking with. Oh my god, it was the greatest thing ever. That was that absolute club punch was the greatest thing I had seen from Ronda Rousey, because when she just throws hands and tries to hurt people, she is her most entertaining. And then a brawl ensued.
Of course.
Cheap shots everywhere, which I love. People rolling around on the ground, throwing body shots. Looks like here comes Paradise PD.
DC's finest.
Bad boys. It look like they look like they sent the cast of Police Academy 12 out there.
Reno 911 showed up and showed out.
Lieutenant Dangle. Yeah. God damn it. They sent Junior and Dangle and they sent all of them out there to try to break them up. And they all caught bows and feet to the face and got their shins kicked.
Ribs.
All of that. They got
Only people you're
groin
missing
kicks.
were Hooks and Tackleberry.
So first, Ronda Rousey sleeps somebody and she gets cuffed. Charlotte Flair's somewhere up the ramp. Like, I ain't catching no more strays. Then Becky Lynch decides to knock down one of the Keystone Cops. Cuff her.
And mind you,
Charlotte Flair catches Ronda Rousey with a cheap shot coming out of the ring. And you know what happened to her?
Locked down.
Welcome to the Uso Penitentiary. Everybody's in cuffs, and now the cockfighting starts.
they put these fools in
No
the same
hands. Bluetooth,
No hands.
Bluetooth fights break out. No hands, all feet.
Hands-free fisticuffs break out in the backstage area. I don't know who booked this shit. It feels like Bruce Pritchard may have had something to do with it, but one of these new young upstarts,
You know what would be really cool?
Greg Helms, I'm looking at you.
What if they fight with no hands in the backstage area? That's gonna kill it.
I don't know who came up with that, but it took something that shouldn't have been entertaining and made it funny as fuck.
The dumbass that booked Ronda and Becky in the same car.
In the same
But the
car.
MVP of that segment was the cameraman. That dude went
The
from
camera cuts. Oh my God.
He probably hit about 130-degree angles slowly on the move.
Wham, 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 wham,
And by the
wham.
time it went from the left to the right, by the time it got to the right, and you saw the look on Ronda's face, and the fact that Becky realized that Ronda was across from her, kick fest in the backseat of the fucking car.
Well, when you're getting repeatedly kicked in the shins, you just want it to stop. So they just put them where they could. So you're still trying to get Chick Flair under control.
Because
So
Chick Flair is out of control.
right. So you put Becky on one side of the car. You had the other cops who weren't paying attention, of course, because police are inept.
So
in WWE,
Because that's what WWE is showing.
cops are
so
inept.
wait, so
cops.
So somehow in all this melee, Becky gets out the car. Charlotte's still being detained.
Well, one, because Ronda kicked the window out.
Well, yeah, but Becky couldn't get out that car on her own, so somebody got her out the car.
They were like, get them separated. She's already kicked the window out. Open the door, get Becky out.
Ronda OG's the shit. I don't know how the fuck she gets in the front seat.
Oh my God! Did she climb?
She ghost drives the whip.
Did she
With her knees.
mermaid her way from the back seat to the front?
She was like a seal.
And then how the fuck did she put the car in drive?
Like a dolphin.
The car was in drive and she hit the gas and ran into the next
Fucking
car.
Snowflake from Ace Ventura. Snowflake. That's not Snowflake.
We're not doing this segment justice. You might be laughing at us and we're laughing with us as well. Trust me, when we listen back, we laugh at our own shit.
We do.
This is probably
is
gonna be
not
one of the funniest
Michael
things.
Cole after the commercial break.
I watched this with my wife, and my wife could not stop laughing.
Corey Graves had to be biting his tongue. I don't know what the hell Renee Young was doing, but Corey Graves
Laughing.
had to
I
be.
wonder, do they have a mute button?
They got
hit
to.
the desk. And then
In
you
their
can mute-
headset?
Yeah.
They gotta have
Michael mute
Michael
stuff out.
Cole went full emo in my 22 years of broadcasting for
super
WWE.
serious Cole.
This is the craziest segment we have ever seen.
No, the stone face of Ronda when she hits the gas on the car, like, oh, bitch, you left me by myself? And runs into the back of the other police car.
Yo.
Like, how did she get in the front seat? Who left the car running, first of all?
These questions and more need to be answered, but it can only be answered if you replay Raw. That's it. Your DVR needs you got to see that shit.
Then
YouTube is your friend.
Becky and
like we
Charlotte
should
get
bring that up
into
and just
another
stare at
kick
it.
fight. Just great kick fighting going on. Then they get them separated again. Ronda's back in the back seat of the same car with the window busted out.
With a head out the window.
With her head out the window talking shit.
Cash money shit.
Broken Pencil BC on all things social. BrokenpencilBC at gmail.com. Fans, we'll be right back. Oh, and Mo Nipsey. Bitches.
Pull up in motorcades. I got a show today. It's all I'm trying to do. Hustle and motivate. Choppers a throwaway. Hustle the overweight. That's why they follow me, huh? They think I know the way. Cause I took control of things. Ballin' the solo way. And if you pattern my trend, I make you my protege. Flossing that soldier race. Niggas don't know them days. Take you in back of the buildings. Make you expose your rage. Take you across the tracks. Make you explode the face. Now you official now. But you got a soul to save. I just been cooking that new. I'm about to drop in a few. Think if I call it the great, the people gon' call it the truth. I ain't really trip on the credit. I just paid all of my dues. I just respected the game. Now my name all in the news. Tripping on all of my moves. Quote me on this, got a lot more to prove. Remember I came in this bitch, fresh out the county with nothing to lose.
For nothing, no. Wanna count on you, but I don't do this shit for nothing. No, not at all. You, but my money ring, that you do. Oh, you love. So I don't do this shit for nothing. No, not at all. Oh, I told her I got.
rep. Passing through stages in life, through the ups and the downs, like it's all just another test. Live by the rules like a fucking ref. I got respect in 100 sets. Too many chains, need another chest. Playing no games if it wasn't chess. Come from that cloth that you couldn't stretch. Come from that circle you couldn't text. Heavily pressured and under stress, even though niggas ain't sure we was a mess. Honest attempt playing to the left. Judge a young nigga by their dress. Left us no option, what they expect? Only thing we knew for sure is the bang is set. Fuck living basic, I'm taking risks. Fuck what they saying, I'm saying this. Don't waste your time, it don't make you rich, it don't mean nothing, so fuck them, let's make a grip. Double up, triple up, make assist. Ballin' so hard you can play a bitch. Lead to the lake if they wanna fish. Make sure them niggas around you stick to the script. It should be written in stone. You should come visit my zone. Don't take my word, double check all of my flows. Ask them how hustle got on, but fuck what you heard. This for who walked down that road. Sold everything but they sold, straight off the curb. Real niggas rich as you nerds. Address to whom and make it sound. I don't do this for nothing. Nah.
When I count on you, but I don't do this shit for nothing. No, not at all. You, but my money real, money real. That you do, all you love. So I don't do this shit for nothing. No, not at all. Oh, I told her like 99. Oh, yeah, sign. So I don't do this shit for nothing. Not at all. Hold up, right up. Hustle to motivate. Hustle to motivate. Cut the bass out. Hustle to motivate. Hustle to motivate. All money in, nigga. Hustle to motivate. Hustle to motivate. Hustle to motivate.
Rap is crap. That song is really fucking hilarious, even though it's just so racially charged.
Jesus, that's just for Mr. Perfect to be.
The West Texas Rednecks was the most racially charged, mishandled shit ever, because that could have been great.
Bobby Duncombe Jr.
Junior.
What?
Looking just like Bobby Duncombe Sr.
So you've never heard of the West Texas Rednecks?
I have. They were fighting the No Limit Soldiers. And yeah, I'm not going to let you get out
You
of
want
that.
beef, cowboy? Hooty-hoo! Like, who? Wait, what?
This is
Master P
This
has-
is the same Kurt Hennig that smashed Ric Flair's head in the cage that led to plastic surgery.
In 1997.
The same Kurt Angle, the same Kurt Hennig
Yeah, Henning and Angle, two different people.
It said the West Texas Rednecks post all the NWA drama.
With a hat on.
NWO drama. What the fuck's happening to me, dog?
It's the CBD. It's got to be.
Got it. I'm shit.
You're not yourself when someone steals your intro.
We're back. You see how y'all snapping the work mode that fast? Dance monkeys.
I don't even have a song to
Well,
drop
that's
for that.
racist.
I don't even have
Fuck
a song to
y'all.
drop
Y'all
for
did
that.
to me. This shit ain't racist. This is
Straight out of
eternal.
Compton.
Crazy motherfucking name.
Straight out of low cash.
You know I was about to say it. I was singing
Straight out of low cash, you crazy motherfucking name
Gusto.
Fuck your wife, cause the bitch big hoe. I fuck your sister, I fuck your cat. I would fuck your mom, but the bitch is too fat. When I'm in your neighborhood.
I am wood.
You stay classy, internet. I'm Suave Burgundy.
And I'm black, y'all. I'm black, y'all. And I'm blackity black. And I'm black, y'all. And I'm blackity black, blackity black, blackity black, black, y'all.
Black.
Mr. Copyrighted Freshman
Petty
himself.
Messiah
Oh my
himself.
God.
And we are back.
Oh shit.
Oh man, shout out to Alan Payne. Good God.
So, all right.
Chris Rock.
Nice.
Let's run it down. Let's start.
Stab Master.
Let's start with the G1 Supercard.
Stab Master.
New Japan Pro Wrestling, Ring of Honor Wrestling have joined forces to take over Madison Square Garden this coming Saturday, going head up against the WWE Hall of Fame. Why is that important? Well, A, the only people that's ever run Madison Square Garden to a sellout has been over the last 30 years. Oh, I don't know. WWE?
You damn right.
And I do have it on good authority that they've kissed and made up. So the WWE is actually going back to run a Raw and SmackDown later this year. I think during the summer.
Really?
Sometime in June or July.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That remains to be seen, but we shall see. At any rate, you also normally would have NXT TakeOver on a Saturday night. This year, you have it on a Friday, which is his original spot that it was for, back when NXT TakeOver started coming on the network.
It's called chess, not checkers.
Straight up.
So let me ask you guys this. So we know how hyped up we were about New Japan and a Ring of Honor running this joint G1 Supercard maybe 6-8 months ago when the announcement first came out, right? Everybody was hyped because you thought, man, you're going to have basically the Bullet Club and New Japan all up under one roof running this super show. Now seeing the card as it is compiled now, has the hype died down on this for you?
Well, let's look at the card.
Let's do that.
All right. So kicking off, I'm guessing this is going to kick off. I'm just going off of the Ring of Honor website, ROHWrestling.com. This is our source for this card here.
What's up, guys?
Women of Honor World Championship match. Kelly Klein versus Mayu Iwatani. Not familiar with either one of them. Mm-mm. I have seen Kelly Klein wrestle a couple of times, but I can't say I'm more familiar with her work than not. I think that if this is a Women of Honor World Championship match, it's not gonna let us down. Backing that up, the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Tag Team Championships and the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Championship. I don't think this is a unification match. I think this is just a joint tag team match. So, winner take all. Whoa. You have a fatal four-way with the Briscoes, them boys, versus Villain Enterprises.
Nice.
Versus Evil and Sonata. Versus our guys, the Gorillas of Destiny.
Yeah.
The dynasty this big.
I'm more concerned about PCO.
Straight up, shouter.
I'm sure.
How old is he, man?
50
plus.
He's just 50.
My man bust a whole moonsault to the outside of the ring.
This man was a Quebecer.
That's what I'm saying. The man was at WrestleMania 10.
I know.
Active competition,
and in the ring
he signed a multi-year deal with ROH. How you love that?
I don't know how it feels.
We'll get to that.
I gotta see it.
PCO, fam.
I gotta see it.
Straight up.
I gotta see it because the man still got an eye patch on, right?
But have you seen him go
lately? He's a different person.
He is a beast.
I have not seen him PCO.
Like PCO is a beast.
He's the same person as Pierre Carl Ouellet. They just made his initial.
Yeah, PCO on the other hand might be the same guy, but
he's not the same guy.
Okay.
Something about them initials, man. I want him to win.
Okay.
This is going to be probably a good sleeper match here. Actually, the next two. IWGP Intercontinental Championship match. Kota Ibushi versus Tetsuya Naito.
Ibushi.
Ooh.
I don't know.
It's a good match.
Ooh. That's going to be watchworthy.
That has the potential to go a Broadway. They won't do it for time reasons, but if they have free time reign, that one would go an hour.
Strong style.
Shit, son.
British Heavyweight Championship match. Zack Sabre Jr. versus Hiroshi Tanahashi.
Sabre.
Fam.
That should be good.
That's going to be amazing.
Tanahashi is the John Cena of New Japan Pro Wrestling. And you're going against Zack Sabre Jr., who has zero fucks to give in the ring.
Okay. So somebody's getting folded.
Quickly.
Several times.
IWGP Heavyweight Championship match, and this is not even the main event.
It's time to recrown. It's time to recrown the Rainmaker, homeboy. I know.
Jay White versus Kaz Okada. I totally agree.
We getting back on the money train.
We on the money train. Kaz Okada gets this one back.
Too many gaijins been carrying this belt. We finna get back to basics.
And Jay White got it at a non-important show. That's the crazy thing. After a
transitional champion.
After the first unsuccessful title defense. For who was it?
Ain't no mountain high.
Help me out.
Champion on paper.
Who beat Kenny Omega at Wrestle Kingdom? Tanahashi. Yeah. So the next match Tanahashi had was against Jay White, and he lost an unimportant match.
So why would you have Tanahashi win the G1? Then to beat Kenny Omega, only to drop the title again? Why not just have
We don't want to fight.
Maybe Okada and Tanahashi got beef on the low. We don't know.
Maybe they just tired of the Okada Omega match.
Yeah.
Maybe just trying to get around that.
Then we got the Luchadors. We got the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship match. Bandito versus Taiji Ishimori versus Dragon Lee.
Somebody getting hurt.
Somebody flying off some.
Somebody's gonna hit a guardrail.
We gonna think somebody's dead.
Somebody's gonna hit a guardrail.
Like on Tekken.
But just you wait. You think the hurt stops there. ROH World TV title and never open weight championship
What the
match.
fuck is going on here?
Jeff Cobb, your ROH World TV title holder,
Open weight.
No.
versus Will Ospreay.
No.
What? What?
You're never open weight champion.
Never. Never.
And a grudge match, Rush versus Dalton Castle.
Castle all the way.
Dalton Castle needs some W's. Oh, and of course the boys will be in tow.
I'm not sure.
Speaking of the boys, did you see NXT last week where Velveteen Dream came out on the couch, slid out by some people that could be called the boys if it weren't for copyright infringement?
I thought he had women with him, but I didn't pay much attention.
Maybe so.
Because I saw a woman in a cocktail dress, but if that was a guy, then
No. I'm not saying it.
I don't want no Orlando Jordan in my life. I don't need it.
I don't need no mixed signals in my presentation. Thank you.
It's okay.
Asterisk
I have all the respect in the world for your causes and your people, but I just don't want it. Thank you.
Not Orlando though.
Thank you. Appreciate it. We gave it the office.
Asterisk on this match.
You know, Ash.
New York City Street Fight.
What?
Featuring
Ain't nobody in that match from New York.
WWE Hall of Famer.
Wait, what? What the fuck is going on here?
And possibly his last match in Madison Square Garden. Bully Ray versus Juice Robinson.
What?
Now, here's the kicker.
Juice Robinson.
I saw yesterday, based off of what happened at the Ring of Honor 17th anniversary show, that this match will also feature, and it's not listed on ROH website, will also feature Mega Ran.
Everybody getting color.
Including Mega Ran.
Mega Ran.
Getting your ass beat up.
The old-fashioned ECW way.
What if there's two things I know in life? Number one, broken pencil logic is the doctrine that will lead you to a better life.
It will.
Facts. Amen.
Facts.
Church.
Facts. Number two,
Synagogue.
Bully Ray ain't putting nobody over.
Nope.
He ain't putting not in no fucking street fight.
And this ain't the E. You ain't got to go out on your back.
He ain't putting over no fucking rapper. He ain't putting over no cosplay. He ain't putting over nobody he don't have to.
Especially at home.
And in the process, you getting your ass stiffed.
He down the block from the crib.
He gonna walk
At
to
the
work.
garden.
That's not a New York street fight. That's a potato soup banquet.
Where's the spoon? Ha
Can you taste the soup? Where's the spoon? Aha.
Your main event for the evening. The Ring of Honor World Heavyweight or World Championship.
Okay.
Your champion, Jay Lethal.
As it should be.
Black Machismo, if you will.
Will be.
That guy.
Versus Mr. Copyright Infringement himself, Matt Taven. The ROH version of The Miz. Straight up and down.
Wow.
Get a better gimmick, Matt Taven.
I mean, Villain Incorporated ain't a good gimmick.
That's not Matt Taven. That would be Marty Scurll, who's also
This is why I don't
in
care
this
about
match.
Matt Taven.
Marty Scurll. As much as I like Jay Lethal, I think Marty Scurll's going over on this one.
It's his time.
But that's a hell of a card. So
It's his time.
to answer your question, are people more excited now than they were before when it was announced, or equally as excited? I would have to say yes. This card comes as advertised.
That card makes me want to actually watch it. But I mean, the level of hype. Because when the announcement first happened, you thought the Young Bucks would still be involved.
Cody's gonna be involved.
Cody would be involved. Kenny Omega would be involved.
Hangman Page is gonna be
You
there.
basically thought the Elite, all of AEW would have been involved.
I have a feeling that AEW will be in the building. I don't think they will.
I don't doubt that.
I don't think they will be involved out of respect because
back
I'm sure they want to have a working relationship with ROH and with New Japan. I don't think that they would shit where they eat.
Okay.
So
I would watch this. Is this on Fight TV?
You can get it on ROH.com for the Honor Club. I think it's half price. If you're an Honor Club member, it's half price. I don't know if it's going to be on the Fight Network. I would be surprised if it's not on the Fight Network. But if it's on Fight, I'm kind of with you. I might forego the Hall of Fame because I know I can watch it on Sunday morning and watch the G1 Supercard. But that's a lot of heavy duty wrestling right there.
I tell you what is on Fight TV.
Talk about it.
Impact Wrestling presents United We Stand.
So, you, of all people, dig up the Impact card. I just want to know if they had... I simply inquired earlier if they had something going on this weekend because historically, they have completely shit the bed with having anything to do with WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah, it was completely on your suggestion that I even looked this up. However, once I found out that Impact had a card, and then I saw it is going to be available to live stream on Fight TV.
Okay.
I saw one match.
I'm sorry, hold on, back up. So the Ring of Honor Supercard, G1 Supercard with New Japan is Saturday, April 6th, 2019. When is this Impact, what's it called?
United We Stand.
United We Stand. When is this card?
So scrolling dates, because there's a lot. I mean, this literally shows every card that's happening over WrestleMania weekend. I'm under the impression that this has to be... Okay, this is Thursday, April 4th.
By the way, we're sipping on the wokest of Sprites right now.
Wokest of Sprites. So they're running a Thursday show.
Nice.
As far as I can
On
tell.
pay-per-view?
Yeah.
They're getting this shit out the way.
I mean, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are kind of booked.
You kind of got some shit going on.
You kind of need to shoot your shot early and hope people either watch it live or they go back and watch the stream.
What?
And this is start time 11 p.m. I'm not sure, they didn't put Central Standard Time or
11 p.m.
Maybe they're appealing.
Fam.
Maybe they're appealing to a more adult audience. Maybe somebody gonna bleed.
Run it. What you got?
First match I saw that completely fucked my mind. Pentagon Jr. and Phoenix.
Okay.
Versus Rob Van Dam and Sabu.
Whoa.
ECW.
Whoa.
ECW.
Rob Van Dam hasn't been seen in the ring.
Wait. I'm gonna read that shit one more time. So as people was listening, somebody almost swerved off the road.
Let that shit resonate, fam.
Let them shits breathe. Pentagon Jr. No fear. Teams with his brother, Phoenix, versus Rob Van Dam.
If you didn't do the thumb, shoot yourself.
The whole effing show.
And the homicidal, suicidal, genocidal Sabu.
Point to the sky.
I need to hear Sabu's music right about now. So before you say anything else, I want people listening right now because this is in my wheelhouse. I want you to go to the network right now. Pull up ECW's file. Go to 1998. Click on the Heat Wave pay-per-view.
Oh no.
And go watch Rob Van Dam and Sabu versus Hayabusa and Jinsei Shinzaki, aka Hakushi. Thank me later. Fellas, you have the floor.
I don't have shit to say. Rob Van Dam, prior to AJ coming out at the Royal Rumble 3 years ago and getting the pop of a lifetime, one of the loudest pops I had seen on TV was Rob Van Dam coming out against Sting the first night that TNA went up against Raw when Bret Hart was shaking hands with Shawn Michaels when they built the Olive Branch.
Hell, the pop Rob Van Dam got for like 3 years straight at the Royal Rumble. coming in at like something sub 20 and then getting eliminated because they wanted him to win.
The biggest question mark here is Sabu.
Nothing else about this matters.
No one knows whether or not Sabu will actually show up for this because historically he's had some issues with making dates. Over the last few years, that is. If he makes this could single-handedly, I don't care how old he is.
I don't give a fuck about nothing else.
This could single-handedly put Impact back on the radar.
He triple jumping off something and going through somebody's table. If he shows up.
Hard.
Arabian face busters for everybody. Ooh, is Fonzie gonna be there?
I don't know.
Right down the middle,
Right down
daddy.
the middle. Referee Bill Alfonso.
Right down the middle, daddy.
Run down the rest of the card real quick.
I
man.
don't even give a fuck about the rest of the card. I don't want to see. I don't even care.
Oh, wait, hold here.
Okay, all right.
Oh, wait.
We'll read it. Yeah, there's more.
I see Tessa Blanchard versus Joey Ryan.
I think I read this like from main event down.
If Tessa Blanchard takes a dick flip, I'm never watching Impact again.
There's a Monsters Ball match with Sami Callihan and versus Jimmy
It
Havoc.
doesn't include Abyss. I'm not with that shit.
Somebody getting hit in the face with a bat if Sami Callihan's
I'm not
involved.
with the shit if Abyss is not involved in the Monsters Ball. And he can't be because he works for the E.
Well, what's the problem? I mean, shit, we just gonna shit on Monsters
Call it
Ball
something
forever?
else. Call it something else.
Like what?
No.
They don't have very
Clockwork
many original.
Orange?
They don't have very many original ideas. No, Clockwork Orange has a completely different set of rules.
What are the rules?
I don't know. I'm trying to fucking. I asked you 6 weeks ago.
Nobody knows.
I asked you 6 episodes ago, and no answer. Yeah, Tessa Blanchard versus Joey Ryan, Lucha Underground versus Impact. There's a Lucha Underground versus Impact. So Deadbeat Dad versus
The side bitch.
see a side piece. Deadbeat Dad.
Wait. How the hell Moose and Eddie Edwards?
You're reading ahead. You're not giving the people an opportunity to catch
I
up.
don't even give a shit. Like
Aerostar, Drago, Daga, and Marty the Moth Martinez versus Brian Cage, Moose, and Eddie Edwards. Figure that out if you want to. Ultimate X.
So first of all, they got LAX that does not include Homicide or Hernandez.
You've completely read ahead. You just don't give a fuck about
you don't
give a fuck about the listener. Not fuck the casual fan. Just fuck the listener completely.
No, they can Google this one because this card no longer matters.
Yeah, it does.
Read it. Okay, you got it. It's all yours.
For those of you who are watching Impact and know who these people are, this is the Ultimate X match with Jake Christ, Cotto Brazil versus Jack Evans versus Dante Fox.
I'm always a Jack Evans fan. The fact that he's on American TV makes me proud.
Versus
Finally,
Pat Buck versus Johnny Impact, which I'm sure we know who Johnny Impact is.
But of course.
who the hell is Pat Buck?
I don't know, but I know who Johnny Impact is. I know who that is because he's Johnny everything.
Yes.
But he's not Johnny Rest.
And see, he needs to come back to NXT and have a feud based on that point exactly. I'd book that. I'd pay him to come back.
Johnny.
There's an X Division Championship match. Rich Swann, formerly of 205 Live fame, versus Flamita.
That's cool.
Who's Flamita?
I don't know. Never seen him. Never seen him before. There's a Knockouts Championship match. Taya Valkyrie, which we do know. We've seen her before.
That's Mrs. Johnny Impact.
Of course. They travel as a pair.
We've seen her in Texas.
Where did we see her?
We saw her at the Lava Cantina with World Class Revolution Pro Wrestling last July of 2018.
Thank you guys for your support. Versus Jordan
Dive, Fuego, dive. I really hope Fuego gets some shine this weekend in New York.
We need to interview Fuego. Fuego, dive.
We'll teach
Into
you about
the inbox.
Wokest of sprites.
Into the inbox. Dive. See, Taya Valkyrie as champion versus Jordan Grace versus Rosemary versus Katie Forbes.
I don't know who Katie Forbes is, but the other three make for a great match.
That's going to be good.
And I'm not knocking Katie Forbes because I don't know who she is, but the other three make for a great match.
And then we have two random members of LAX, Santana and Ortiz. Not familiar with either of those guys. Versus Promociones Dorado, Ricky Martinez and Loki.
Loki is back again?
Yep.
Welcome back.
I just watched him last night on MLW. Like, come on, man. Like, will y'all finally make this man a contract that he won't leave behind? Like,
No, because we can only afford to pay him in appetizers and gift cards.
At least they're in New York City, so he can actually catch
And a couple of cash
a
offerings.
train over there, or Uber or Lyft or something.
No, we can only pay him in appetizers, gift cards, and individual slices of pizza.
Nobody wants it.
If you're in New York, I mean, that's about all you can do.
Ha.
So
Shit's expensive.
let's fast forward. The shortest card with the most impact, no pun intended.
There's always a pun intended.
Every weekend there's wrestling, and they show up on the card. You best believe NXT is going to get your eyebrows and just raise the attention.
Go edge them shits up.
Man, show love. Wait, what the fuck? That's definitely getting cut out. All right, so let's run down the card. NXT TakeOver New York. We have War Raiders, Hanson and Rowe, also formerly known as War Machine, versus your Death the Rose Tag Team Classic winners, if you will, as my man Swab Burgundy calls them, Fade to Black. Aleister
Yep.
Black and Ricochet.
Yep.
Are we going to do predictions on this? Or we just going to run out of card?
We might as well do predictions because they're going to hold us to it.
Your winners and new.
Really?
Yep.
Nah.
They've been pandering for these two. Unless we get a heel turn and a hell of a rivalry coming out of this, there's absolutely no reason Black and Ricochet don't win.
Fuck that. Y'all leaving broken penniless as War Raiders.
Do we want to start this now?
Crank it up.
Nah, not now.
Crank that shit.
All
Nah,
right.
because it's not WrestleMania. It's
All right.
just NXT.
Just NXT.
The Petty Messiah has vested interest in this match right here. So does Swab Burgundy. This is our sleeper pick for match of the weekend. I'm speaking unanimously for the entire crew.
First of all, there's a 141% chance that this takeover card could be better than WrestleMania.
There's a true 141% chance.
Steiner math.
I ain't jinxing nothing. I just want to watch.
There is a 321% chance that this particular match right here will trump everything that happens this weekend.
All right, I'm listening.
Which one?
Your NXT UK champion, Pete Dunne, versus your draft pick,
Yep. Holla at my guy.
Walter.
Yep.
Bum, 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 bum.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Does Walter get the belt this fast?
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, you want me to go against my guy?
Yeah, he gets it this fast.
I like Pete. I really do like
I do
Pete
too.
Dunne.
I don't care much about the
Pete
bending of the
Dunne
fingers.
is just he is.
He's gonna
I
bop
think
the
The
top of the hand.
Bruiserweight was a really cool moniker.
When-
He is that.
I think it's time to move Pete Dunne to full-time NXT. Not just NXT UK, but you
Get him to Orlando.
get him to Orlando. Start getting him ready to go to SmackDown because I don't want to see him on Raw ever.
He can't go to Raw.
Fuck Raw.
He'll get lost in the shuffle.
In terms of new talent and talent like that, Walter could go to Raw at some point.
Walter
'Cause
will go to Raw and kick people in the face.
Walter can go pretty much anywhere he damn well pleases, and so could Pete Dunne.
Walter's
Also.
new world
He
heavyweight
could, but I
champion.
don't see Raw putting together the type of program that would accentuate Pete Dunne's talents. I see him being able to do great things on SmackDown, given the way they present their product now. But I want him in NXT first, before we do anything else. I want him in Orlando, full time.
Let's go with the next match. I think we're all in agreement that Walter walks away with the championship.
Yeah, I got Walter.
Yeah.
Johnny Gargano versus Adam Cole.
Baby.
2 out of 3 falls match for the vacant NXT championship.
I ain't got time to be fucking around. It's Adam Cole.
Adam Cole, man. Johnny Gargano cannot win the big one. This is not going to be any different. Adam Cole's the golden child.
Look, It's new age horseman shit. So
Do we see interference or this is clean victory?
Of course we see interference.
You damn right.
Why we
Dirty-
have three
dirty as
homeboys
shit.
without being able to have them?
We see a bunch of interference. We see interference in the first fall.
We see in the first fall.
It's 2 out of 3 falls.
That's what I'm saying. You think they're gonna come out that early?
Off top.
No games played. Huh?
None whatsoever. We gonna go. Matter of fact, if I was gonna book it, it'd be really cool. Just jump on his ass. Jump on Johnny Gargano early. Take a DQ for the first fall. Just jump on his ass. I'm talking about till he start just expounding bodily fluids. Take the DQ. Then pin him for the second fall. Then y'all can work the third.
Wow.
Next up, your NXT North American Champion. This will not be the first time we hear his name tonight. The Velveteen Dream
TBD how?
versus the King of Bros, Matt Riddle.
Good match.
Smoke weed every
Styles
day.
make matches.
This should be good.
Matt Riddle will not win this match.
But he will put on a hell of a show.
He's gonna put a lot of people on notice, fam.
Just he's basically in TVD's spot where he was putting people on notice with all the matches he was having. Like when he had his match with Aleister Black that put him on, same thing.
And then rounding out the 5 matches, we have our NXT Women's Championship in a Fatal 4-Way. Your champion Shayna Baszler versus Io Shirai versus Kairi Sane versus the EST of NXT, Bianca Belair.
Because my mindset is
Defeated.
I'm gonna pick Bianca Belair just because, you know. Tell him again, Petty, how I go. Skin folk,
All skin folk ain't kin folk.
they not, but in this case, they not. Like I'm gonna keep it 100, they not. But she in till she out.
Yeah, Bianca Belair is a sister from up the street that happened to get into wrestling.
You feel me?
Her finisher is with a microwave ponytail across
Slap.
the stomach. That
Sounds
sounds
like
awful. Sounds like a gunshot.
Undefeated.
undefeated.
She in till she out.
She always in. She got.
Hey man, Montez ain't gonna too much, you know, he ain't gonna like that.
Ain't like that though.
I'm just saying Montez.
Where are they? They ain't getting no love.
Being booked horribly.
Are they even still the Evolve Tag Team
They
champions?
took an early exit from the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, but
Very early.
I read somewhere there's supposed to be some NXT versus Evolve matches set up for an event, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna be a part of that. We might have to Google it. Let's Google it.
All right, so who comes out of this one?
I got Belair.
I got Belair only because Io Shirai and Kairi Sane. Kairi Sane's already tasted the championship gold. Io Shirai is gonna be too busy trying to cater to her, and Shayna Baszler. I think they're about to move her up. I really think her time is done in NXT.
If they move her up, then they telegraph who wins the match on Sunday.
Okay, so Street Profits just lost the Evolve Tag Team titles. So at Evolve 126, currently there's a NXT versus Evolve matches that have been announced. It'll happen on Saturday, April 13th. You have Evolve champion Austin Theory defending against NXT's Raul Mendoza, NXT's Angelo Dawkins versus Eddie Kingston, NXT's Shane Thorne versus Kurt Stallion, and NXT's Adrian Jaoud.
Yeah, Adrian Jaoud. Yeah.
Yeah, Jaoud. versus
Remember, we
Anthony
had a
Henry.
conversation about him because they kept
the
changing
geek.
his name, and every time they changed his name, they made it progressively worse than the one before.
Right. Wasn't he the one wearing the Ken and Ryu setup too?
Yep.
Okay, there you go. But Eddie Kingston and Joe Gacy won the Evolve Tag Team titles from the Street Profits earlier this month. So I guess that's
How is Evolve having their tag team championship, and then the rest of the card was rounded out by nothing but NXT talent?
when was this?
Eddie Kingston, NXT,
No, they got Eddie Kingston listed as
as Evolve.
yeah.
But he wasn't in NXT. He was somewhere. I think I want to say he was in Impact as well.
I mean, this whole thing is a work.
No, I mean, we know.
This whole thing's a work.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't. Is Montez hurt? Because it's just Angelo Dawkins versus Eddie Kingston. Like, I don't understand why it's a singles match and not a rematch for the tag titles. But then again, I haven't been watching Evolve either. So
Yeah, that's eventually I think it's going to end up.
There's a lot of content for us to catch up on.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, so let's talk about this WrestleMania card.
Run it.
All right, so going off of the list on Wikipedia from the bottom to the top. Of course, this is in no particular order because we know the women are going to round out the main event for this particular card. The Usos versus Ricochet and Aleister Black, Fade to Black. They got a busy weekend, fam.
That is a recipe for a pulled muscle.
Versus the Bar.
We are the Bar.
Versus Treason.
If you've been listening,
Nakamura
if you've been listening, you know who it is.
Or, as I call them, Roos America. Was that Ronda's a mugshot?
It was a.
Why did it look like that was in the same joint Carly was in?
Because it was taken backstage. If I can find it again.
Usos walk away with this one. There's no way anybody else walks away with these belts. And if anybody else walks away with these belts, I would say Ricochet and Aleister Black, they walk away with the belts. Only if they win on Friday, but they're not going to. That's
she
so
took
whack.
a selfie.
That shit terrible.
That's a black and white selfie. That's not a mugshot. You have a full
on a brick wall.
But look, you got a full production team back there. You couldn't have snapped up a real photo.
That's the same damn wall that Jesse.
That's Jesse's mugshot wall. But look, here's what's crazy. After they were supposedly arrested on Raw, Charlotte Flair's retweeting people.
She told the dude to get off of her, don't touch her before the cameras went off the air. That's another story too.
She wasn't about that. She wasn't about that old. Nah, you ain't gonna arrest me.
Fatal 4-way for the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championship. Who you got?
It's Usos all day. I don't care who else in the match.
In our new segment, the Petty Messiah, he's going to tell you who's not going to win at WrestleMania.
You know who's not going to win at Mania?
Who that?
The Bar. The Bar's not going to win at
It's
Mania.
a damn shame, too. Like, they've literally done so much that there's nothing else to do with them.
But lose.
Send them to NXT and let them run roughshod.
I mean,
I want to see the Bar versus the War Raiders.
Because they make the War Raiders look like midgets.
That would be dope.
Oh, but when they get to working.
No.
I mean, it's the same thing. They make
just get the truck horns ready.
That's it.
The WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal. Petty Messiah. Who's not going to win at WrestleMania?
You know who's not going to win at Mania?
Who that?
The fans.
Yes! Damn it,
fans.
I knew this segment would get good quickly. Yes!
Nobody wants to see this.
Nobody.
The
WWE Championship. Daniel Bryan versus Kofi Kingston. If Kofi doesn't win, we riot.
You know who's not going to win at Mania?
Turning this shit off.
Security. Kofi doesn't win. They won't be able to keep that place contained.
Bruh, it'll be canceled the network in full
30
parade
years
mode.
from now, we'll be talking about the riot at WrestleMania.
Bruh.
And they actually burned down the stadium. It really did happen.
Fatal 4-way for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. The Boss Hug Outlaw versus the Divas of Doom. Drake.
Who the fuck is that?
Beth Phoenix and Natalia, fam.
Nah, fam, it's Pinup Strong. I'm not entertaining that bullshit.
Divas of Doom.
What? Who the fuck? Who did that?
I don't. Versus the Iconics.
Versus the Samoan Slaughterhouse.
The Samoan Slaughterhouse gets no other introduction but that name.
Wait, do they get that name? Is that what they call it?
I swear I heard Renee say
Renee said it. She for sure said it last night.
Yes, Renee. Good job, Renee.
You know who doesn't
do
win
more
at
of
Mania?
that, Renee.
Who doesn't win at Mania, Petty Messiah?
The actual champions.
Wow.
The Samoan Dynasty is going to start Raw after Mania.
Don't gas him up.
What a tangled web we
mean? That shit will
You just
never.
got me to pop like a pimple.
You have as much chance of the Samoan dynasty starting the next night
Shut
on
up.
Raw as fucking El Padron coming back to start the cartel.
Stranger things have happened.
Just because your
Let
dream
them-
got shattered, like
Let them shits die.
just because your dream got shattered like a gold.
I still got the dream of the Yakuza, but I ain't staying up waiting on it. Let them shits die, fam.
So I just don't see the Boss Hug Outlaws running out of this with the championship.
That's gonna be a skimpy ass title run, dude.
They just needed to create them. They didn't need them to keep them for a long time.
The Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal Petty Messiah. Tell me who's not going to win at Mania.
You know who's not going to win at Mania?
Who?
The Ring. Nobody wants to be involved with this.
It's a lot
gas,
of people
fam.
in one ring.
This is just, hey, everybody, this is how you get your paycheck. You want to get paid?
You want to be on Mania, don't you? Huh?
Okay. Don't do nothing too flashy.
Trash.
Go out there and have fun. Bye.
Trash.
You know who? Can I infringe on your copyright, sir?
Sure.
You know who's not going to win at Mania?
Who?
Braun Strowman. That motherfucker's been on a downward spiral since last summer. He will never recover.
Do you
from
know
it.
what I heard motherfuckers actually say and try to reason with this situation?
Shoot.
That this was going to be more beneficial for him than doing anything else on the card, simply because he's getting to rub elbows with air quotes, watch my fingers, celebrities.
If it doesn't culminate in him actually showing up on Saturday night
Right.
Live,
If he doesn't get to go to Saturday Night Live.
go to Saturday Night Live on Saturday, then Braun Strowman loses it, man.
Being in a box office charting movie doesn't help your cause at all?
Which they haven't talked about since it released.
What
Bruh.
movie is this? Okay.
That's disrespectful as
Do
shit.
your Googles, fam.
Hey.
Will Ferrell has something to say to you.
Hey.
Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre. I've got Roman
You know
Reigns.
who's not going to win it, man?
Oh,
Come on with it. Get
Drew
it.
McIntyre.
Yeah.
Dean Ambrose's going to come out and hit the
He's
fucker with dirty teeth.
he's gotten the upper hand on television every time.
You know who's not going to win in Mania? Leukemia. That's who's not going to win in Mania. That's right. Joe's going to come out there and stomp the hell out of that.
No, we're not doing that.
We're doing it.
We're not. No,
You did that.
no.
We're doing it.
We are not doing that.
We're doing it. We're doing it. For all those people who have booed for Roman Reigns incessantly for the last year, you all
I do want to hear what kind of pop he's gonna get.
insist upon yourselves. You have to cheer for him now, and I hope it kills
for
you.
real.
It should
I
kill
heard we
you
heard
to
some
have
boos last night in DC though. I don't know if I like that though.
I mean, boo him for what though?
There was no reason to do that, but those people just got kicked out the fucking arena.
That's sucker shit.
I digress.
He's not being booked on top. He's not being over pushed.
No.
He's getting his ass kicked
He's getting
every
his
time.
ass
you
kicked
see
every
him.
week. He had a concussion one week.
Like,
They had to come out in concussion protocol, this motherfucker, right in front
take
of
your
us.
weak ass home,
Like, go sit down.
please.
For the WWE Intercontinental Championship, we have Bobby Lashley, your champion, versus the Demon Finn Balor.
You know who's not going to win in Mania?
Who's
I got
not
the
gonna win
answer to
Mania?
this one.
Shoot.
The Intercontinental Championship.
You goddamn right.
The belt loses
Right.
every time.
Every single time.
We can't put any heat behind Bobby Lashley because we refuse to push him.
He should be fighting Brock Lesnar.
And now we have de-pushed Finn Balor to the point that we have
He has to show up as the demon.
to get any credibility. So you already know what's going to happen if he's showing up as a demon. Otherwise, he's completely useless.
If he loses as a demon,
He's useless. Cut him. Let him go to AEW.
For the WWE United States Championship, your
They still have
champion
that belt?
Samoa Joe, yes, versus Rey Mysterio
You know
Jr.
who's not gonna win at
who's
Mania?
not going to win at Mania? Petty
Rey
Messiah.
Mysterio, because he's not showing up.
The trainer's table.
Andrade Cien Almas. That's who's not going to win because that's his
Man.
replacement.
Andrade had been putting on classics with Ray for like
You know
the
who
last
is going to
3
win at
months.
Mania? Samoa Joe.
Joe's not only going to win, Joe's going to kill Rey
Soundly trouncing whoever shows up because Ray's not showing up.
in a grudge match.
Bruh.
AJ Styles versus Random Orton. No comment from the Petty Messiah. This is our sleeper match for WrestleMania right here.
You know who is going to win at Mania?
Nope, that's not the segment. The segment is you know who's not going to win at Mania.
It's my segment.
Randy
The
Orton.
crowd wins at Mania for this one.
But who's not going to win is the better question.
Random Orton.
Nah, Randy wins.
Randy, I think Randy's been popping too much shit.
Let me tell you why, though.
Randy is gonna catch this man flying off the top rope and end his life.
That's what
They did that tonight.
No,
that's why he doesn't win it.
Not with a 450.
Not with a 450, but they did that.
That's not safe.
They put Randy and the RKO over on the Go Home show, and AJ got a new contract. You know what happens when people get new contracts?
They get
pushes.
gratification. Yes,
They get new pushes. And the superstar shakeups coming up. You finna send AJ to Raw. You need to build him up properly. I got AJ.
Falls count anywhere. The
Why?
Miz versus Shane McMahon.
You know who's not gonna win it, Mania?
Who?
Miz.
Shane never wins a match on pay-per-view ever. I got the Miz.
Miz is not
But
winning.
that's face Shane. This is heel
This is
Shane.
heel Shane. This is a McMahon.
This is heel Shane.
A McMahon.
Plus, he ain't
Broken
got.
Pencil logic has just been applied by Swab Burgundy.
Wait, what does Shane jump off of?
He ain't got nothing.
Oh,
the
that's
Titantron.
the better bit.
There's the over-under.
There's the over/under. What does he jump off of?
The WrestleMania sign.
Hell no.
Shane is jumping off of the
Mind
Tron.
you, we're in an open-air arena.
He'll jump off one. No,
helicopter.
he'll jump off one of the trucks in the back.
Is Falls count anywhere?
Falls count
He's
anywhere.
definitely jumping off of a truck.
Wow.
Because if he loses, he has to jump off of something. That's the only way. He loses every time.
I got Miz. Kurt Angle versus Baron Corbin, and Kurt Angle's very last match.
Or a substitute.
You know who's not gonna win it, Mania?
Network subscribers.
please enlighten me.
Who?
The time clock, because this is gonna go longer than it's supposed to.
How long is longer than it's supposed to?
Anything over 5 minutes.
Anything over 3 minutes.
Damn.
I'll take the over
I don't
on
want to
3
see
minutes.
Heihachi Mishima come out there and
I
fight
want
nobody.
8 minutes total with entrance.
God damn.
It's gonna take Kurt Angle that long to walk to the ring.
Come on, bro. He ain't crippled.
No, it's his farewell
He
match.
just
That's not what I'm
slow,
saying.
bro. He's just not crippled.
I
He's
mean,
just slow.
like,
okay,
you can see all of his
with this arena, this stadium, I'm reminded of WrestleMania was a 33 in Tampa. How long would it walk to the ring,
That was a long way.
bruh?
This is true.
That was a long way.
In the interest of time and conservation of energy, some people may decide to take some type of
Let's put him
riding
on a dolly.
device.
Let's
A
bring him on
riding
ring.
device?
A
Put him on
mini ring and
What
bring
is Kurt
him to
Angle
the
gonna come
ring.
to the ring in an Olympic chariot?
And a mini ring that's gonna bring him to the ring.
What are we in at the Silver Dome?
Oh yes, a
Yes,
rolling
we are.
Olympic podium.
There you go. Right there.
There you go.
Is he gonna be number 1 and it's not gonna be a 2 or 3?
He's a gold medalist.
You know what? I wouldn't mind seeing that comeback.
He
You know,
won
the
a
old
gold
Silver
medal
Dome
with a
entrances.
broken
was dope.
freaking neck.
That whole interest was the basis of a whole video game.
or even the WrestleMania 6
one?
entrances with the rolling ring.
The WrestleMania 3 entrances where people were in the baby ring going to the ring.
Yeah, this is a
The
baby ring going to the ring.
WWE Superstars video game had everybody coming to the ring in those mini rings.
Seeing big ass Andre the Giant in a mini ring.
That's 2 weeks in a row we've had like a Nintendo shout out.
Hey, we're
Straight
about
up and
pop
down,
culture and
Nintendo.
hip hop fans.
Last week was Starman. That's the WWF Superstars game. Yeah.
Y'all thought y'all wasn't gonna hear that music, didn't you? Y'all pop like a motherfucker when y'all heard that.
That shit was
Tell the
hilarious.
truth, that shit fire. Y'all play that shit.
And yet
Yep, I did that shit. I did that.
Somehow a folk song took us down, but not the people from Nintendo.
4 seconds of a folk song, you bitches. No holds barred. Triple H's career and Triple H versus Sutista.
You know who's not going to win it, man?
Who's not going to win at Mania?
Paul?
Ligaments. Ligaments.
Dog, stop with the real names, fam.
Ligaments are in danger here. Someone's gonna pull
Because
something.
that guy's going to get retired.
Somebody, if not both bodies.
Nah,
We'll pull
just
something.
one. The one that brings out
We
the sledgehammer.
will see a sledgehammer.
Is Triple H 100% healed from Crown Jewel?
I'm going to say for a 48-year-old man, the answer is no.
This is the last time, fam. This is it.
We've seen it.
He's going home.
We've seen it
I
all,
got
man.
kids. I got a wife.
I got
can't
NXT.
do this no more, fam.
On the cool, like how many dream matches does he have left?
This is the one. This is it. Unless
I
you
mean,
wanna get Slick back.
this shit with Undertaker at 30 was last of an era. No, at 29 was last of an era.
The Rock was supposed to be the Ronda's tag partner. That didn't work out. They subbed Kurt.
The Rock was supposed to fight him at one point in time.
This is true. So basically, all of his other dream matches kind of centered around The Rock.
He fought his homeboy.
Austin's not coming back. Sean's not doing
Coming back.
None. So how many dream matches do you maybe have left? He did Seth already.
He fought Goldberg.
Fought Randy Orton numerous times. I don't think he has anybody left.
No, they're all dead.
Oh,
They're either dead or they're gone, like, and not coming back to the E. You don't want to fight Billy Gunn?
I would have loved to see Triple H versus this Cody. I would have loved to have seen
I
that.
don't care about that match.
Well, no,
The story would have been good
as a
but-
passing of the torch because Triple H was at NXT and Dusty groomed him for the position that he's in. The story would have been outstanding.
You have a phenomenal story with Cody, but I don't know
wanna
what
see
the
that
match
match.
would be like.
The match is gonna be trash. Like,
I don't know. Now Cody's a different wrestler now than what he was in the E. Completely different. He has some of the same moves, but he actually has evolved. Like he can go. He actually has some go.
Okay, there's one. Give me another one. Is there another one?
no,
I mean, first
it's
of all,
over, fam. Face the
Shane.
inevitable.
Shane is the other one.
I don't want to see them fight.
I want to see the story of like a.
You
would
want to
be
see
a blood.
MMA Shane fight Triple H?
Yeah.
I don't give a damn
Yeah.
about the match. Is what it is. I'm talking about the story that goes with it.
The fight for the ownership of the company. That's the only match that they have to
A
fight
complete
for.
family blow up, but a real family blow up where you're gonna get some body bag awards out of that feud.
Yeah, I can see Shane being the culprit of dropping a gang of them.
So there's two. Who else?
there's absolutely nobody else of caliber that Triple H would probably see himself in the ring with.
He fought all of them.
That's it.
Yeah.
So why do I have any reason to believe Batista doesn't go over?
Your last pre-show match, WWE Cruiserweight Champion
Buddy Murray!
versus Tony Nese.
You know who's not going to win at Mania?
Who?
Tony Nese.
I don't think Tony Nese has any reason to win anything in any major capacity. I mean, he has a great look, but at the same time, who's going to pay attention to him? Let's just be
Nobody.
honest.
He looks like Small Elias.
Damn.
That's right.
That's his future.
Smalias.
Walk with Smalias. Smalias, go walk and get me a coffee.
Smalias.
That's where he's gonna make money.
If they call him Smalias, I will fucking die.
That's where his money is.
Him being Smalias?
Yes.
Yeah.
He has a whole like Ms.
Kind of like Scott Steiner and Petey Williams, huh?
Yeah. Little
Bingo.
PD Pump.
There you got
Smalias.
it. There you got it. There it is. Ding
All right.
ding.
Brock Lesnar, your WWE Universal Champion versus Seth Rollins.
You're
Teddy-
Universal Champion.
You know who's not going to win at Mania?
Shit.
Seth Rollins. I have reason to believe Brock Lesnar is going to walk out of there with
really
swerve
thought-
or all swerve.
I really thought Seth was going to win.
They
until
had-
I
If Seth had been on his back,
until I saw him on Raw on Monday just do the
the
whole
God MC
shit.
shat upon everything this man stood for. And then he got the upper hand on Brock Lesnar by hitting him in the nuts twice.
And as the God MC has said over the last 4 years, that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
That's just
I need something compelling to happen in this match.
we
because
need somebody to get this belt off of this man.
The build has been trash. The story has been
Trash.
uninspiring. It has been trash. No wonder this isn't the main event.
And that brings us to the main event. Winner takes all, triple threat match. So the Raw Women's Championship and the SmackDown Women's Championship both on the line. Your champion from Raw, Rowdy Ronda Rousey
They ain't gonna box.
versus Chick Flair.
Chick Flair.
Call that lady by her real name.
Chick Flair.
Flair?
Ashley?
Now you doing it.
Oh. You big leaguing me now?
Yeah, that was some big league shit. You want some hand sanitizer?
Chew.
Good God.
Versus Becky Lynch.
Oh man.
I got issues with the Flair, so I mean, not with Charlotte specifically, but
Who you know who's not gonna win at Mania?
Creative.
It's not your segment, Swabber.
It's not my segment, but I told you I was doing a run-in.
He
I
did
said
do a
that.
run-in.
With a steel fucking chair.
Steel chair, unprotected ass chair shot to the dome piece. Creative will not win the night because they're gonna find a way to fuck this up.
There's nothing they can do right with this segment.
Nothing.
Short of throwing a cage around it and be like, look, fight until somebody
put a Hell in a Cell around it. We done did everything else. Like, what the fuck? Now it's winner take all. So you're gonna have one women's champion,
and it's tailor made for Becky to go over on Charlotte, not for Rousey to get pinned.
So then you can do the follow up. So if Rousey goes bye bye for a little while, you bring her back at SummerSlam for the rematch.
You swerve everybody, and Rousey actually walks out of there with both of the pills.
That part,
and it was always the plan.
Because if you're gonna have a dual champion and you're getting ready for Fox, who would you rather have?
I'd rather have Ronda Rousey.
And Mania or Raw after Mania becomes
Battleground USA.
Listen, the fact that it's in New York is already gonna be volatile. This shit's gonna be ridiculous.
I am so disappointed in creative for what they have done with this.
They wrote themselves into a corner, and now they have to crown one of these women as the undisputed. So one of these women is the female Chris Jericho. We just don't know who yet.
This is what happens when you try to cook and you just keep saying needs more hot sauce.
All you had to do was let that girl fight that other girl.
Let this shit simmer.
And let
cover and simmer.
Fight Asuka.
Cover and simmer on medium heat. You didn't need this.
This didn't have to be done.
You fucked this up, and then you tried to fix it with one really good segment.
All because she got hit in the face by one of the big-handed girls.
This whole shit started with a meat hook from a Samoan slaughterhouse.
I mean,
all this shit started from that,
and all the sympathy.
So you really have Nia Jax to thank for all this,
and you didn't. Even
what's the thanks that she gets? A tag team fatal 4-way.
I started this barbecue shit, and this is the motherfucking thanks I get.
BrokenpencilBC at gmail.com. BrokenpencilBC on all things social. We'll be right back at you with our Broken Pencil Awards show.
If a 7-digit check clear, all in the connects in. Driving cars that come out next year. Block lit, all I did was come out for some fresh air. Big chain, nice watch, fresh gear. Heck yeah, killers respect killers. Soft niggas respect fear. Crazy cause I love it, but I hate it that I rep there. Sad part about it is that I made it when I left there. Sorry to whoever anticipated my death there. You die, they hope. Don't sleep, stay woke. The more money you get, the more it's your fault that they broke. Catch a bullet in your culo. In the hood, that's how they do though. This ain't nothing new, yo. What?
This ain't nothing new. To a nigga like me, man, that's what I do. And you got lied to if they said this ain't what I do. This ain't nothing new. It ain't nothing new. Nah, well maybe to a nigga like you. Cause around here, man, see this an everyday thing. No, it ain't nothing new.
Never turn down when it's on, I'm front line. Always respected what's real, I won't mind. Anytime they shut up the hood, was go time. Once you stop covered in life, you so live. If you have some smut on your name, you can't grind. Over reputation and pride, we gon' die. When the police asked for the truth, I told lies. And when I finally got in this booth, my soul cried. Once you off the stoop, you no child. Hey, make no excuse for your youth, on no sides. See me, I graduated these streets in 05. But still live and die by these rules, you know
it
why?
Ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing new. To a nigga like me, man, that's what I do. And you got lied to if they said this ain't what I do. This ain't nothing new. It ain't nothing new. Nah, well maybe to a nigga like you. Cause around here, man, see this an everyday thing. You know it ain't nothing new.
What?
We're back. BrokenpencilBC at gmail.com. at BrokenpencilBC on all things social. It's time. We can only celebrate.
We need some really regal music to play right now for the award ceremony.
And now.
Oh, yeah.
It's only right that for our 1 year anniversary show that we recap the year with a few Broken Pencil BC awards.
Bitch.
Yeah, golf claps. You may not agree with us. We don't give a shit. If you don't agree with us, email us, brokenpencilbc@gmail.com. Hit us on Twitter at brokenpencilbc. Well, you guys know.
Mark your ass as spam.
Yo. Let's run it. So, we have some categories here, and we'll just run down the categories as we go through the awards.
Straight up.
It's going to be a fun one here.
Let's get it.
Let's start it. The newest category, easily for anybody, and this is a Broken Pencil BC exclusive, the body bag of the year.
Best body bag performance in a live television segment with an open microphone.
Do we give nominees? Because I do have some nominees.
Here are the nominees.
Ronda Rousey.
Ice and Advil, bitch.
AJ Styles / Randy Orton.
For his performance in passing the piss test.
Big E of the New Day.
For all of his Twitter rants.
Samoa Joe.
Hey, man.
For the AA meeting.
Sharing with the group. Last but not least, the Usos.
Square up.
And the winner is... Good drum roll.
Unanimous decision.
You can't. It's very hard to beat the original. The very first body bag award that was handed out came with the graphic. I put it on everything. Samoa Joe.
Thank you, Joe, for all of your contributions to the Body Bag Awards.
That one. Just the look on Mustafa Ali's face.
Hey, man. How's my girl Wendy doing?
Man.
Hey, Jeff.
That was even before we start keeping tabs on that shit.
It's just, whoa.
How about you after we're at an AA meeting, shut up while you share with the group.
I don't even know why you're here. Hey, Randy, me and you, we're going to square up later. Whoa.
Yeah, we're going to see what it's about.
Best NXT TakeOver.
Wow. Let me,
I'm not going to even go with nominees on this one.
You not?
Nope.
No.
What you got?
Mine? NXT TakeOver War Games 2.
That's a really, really good one.
Mm-hmm. Which is different from that of the Petty Messiah.
Yeah. Hands down, NXT UK.
Left field.
So I am left with the really cool task of
breaking the tie.
This is quite possible that I'm breaking the tie because that's 2018 I just pulled up. I'm going to take over Philadelphia.
So we have 3 different winners for this one?
Yep.
All right, so we've got...
Let's hash this out.
NXT TakeOver UK. The very first NXT TakeOver UK. We also... No, that's not the first one. That was probably the second one because the first one was the very first NXT TakeOver UK, which was last summer. So there was the one you're talking about was the one that just happened back in, what, January?
Yeah.
So, and I'm talking about NXT TakeOver War Games, which was highlighted by, of course, the War Games match number 2, and also had Velveteen Dream going against Tommaso Ciampa in a great classic matchup.
Then you got Chicago TakeOver 2. I mean, TakeOver Chicago 2.
I'm going to just say any NXT TakeOver is not a wrong answer.
Yeah, there's not a wrong answer to this, but still, like, yeah.
So we've unanimously agreed. NXT TakeOver?
Pick one.
Yeah. there
All
it is.
y'all.
Pick one. There's no wrong answer.
You all put
here.
out quality product. We appreciate you for doing that this year. Keep it up in the new year.
The answer is yes.
There you go.
There you go. There you go.
Best main roster pay-per-view.
Oh dear. This is where things get difficult. Because there's not very many good ones.
I actually have SummerSlam 2018.
That's a you know what? That's probably the right answer.
There's a different one.
I went with the Elimination Chamber.
Right, because that does make consideration.
2019. Yeah.
That is true.
And it is this year.
I think the element on that one was the fact that how surprisingly great that card ended up.
That
It was a
just ended
sleeper
up-
card.
That was so enjoyable. Like, it was enjoyable for all the right reasons. Like, people was getting kicked in the face. Cats was running through plexiglass. People fell out and almost died.
Cats and dogs run through.
Right? Everybody could get it.
Jesus. I'm going to go with SummerSlam.
All right.
All right.
Not a bad choice at all. So then we can keep it moving. Oh, here's a fun one. Best storyline of 2019 or 2018 through 2019. What you got, Mr. Burgundy?
Can we circle the room and come back? Because I don't have a best. I don't. Oh, wait a minute. I'm tripping.
You just had this in your head like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, I'm tripping because you know what happened? Because I went main roster and I started thinking, wait a minute, nah, that's not it. Best storyline, the award goes to Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano.
That's exactly the one I picked earlier. Yes, sir.
Fantastic. Are we in agreement here?
Nah.
Shit. Here we go. Who not gonna win?
You know who's not going to win?
No, wrong segment. That was before.
Gargano. Like,
Ooh,
Looking for three.
Three is the answer. We're looking for three.
I had to say the best storyline was AJ Styles and Samoa Joe.
That's a damn good one.
That was a good pick.
I
I
mean-
still got.
I'm with Ciampa and Gargano. Only
They
for
stretched too many years to be considered for this year.
In the modern era, being able to stretch a storyline for almost 2 consecutive
That
years is a piece
entire
of
part.
master.
I mean, that's just the fact that you getting hurt in between that aspect.
I'll do you one better.
That's a
I think-
masterpiece.
I think this was year 3, Suave.
was it? No,
It's stretched
because it started
forever.
in Chicago 1, so that's what 2017,
It's too many years.
17 to 18, 18 to 19.
Okay, so-
it would have culminated this year.
Yeah. Okay.
And yet somehow he's hurt again, so it didn't.
Well, that remains to be seen.
Are we
whether it
shaving
continues.
points for people being hurt?
I mean, he got hurt. That's the only reason why it lasted.
I mean,
this long.
Joe got hurt too.
Yeah, Joe, my guy, and Joe been hurt a couple times.
Was he hurt during the AJ thing?
Joe might be hurt now on the
Joe's
cool.
character was hurt because he could never get a win over AJ.
He was still talking about his wife, AJ's wife.
He went to that man's house.
He go to that man's house on the blind film and shit.
Yeah, like, come on, fam.
Hello, baby. Worst storyline of the
Whitney.
year.
I got Baron Corbin running Raw.
Damn it.
You know,
That shit was awful.
I had
It's not all his fault either.
I had a worst storyline, and when you said that brought it all the way home.
No.
There was no emotional investment by anyone in Baron Corbin running Raw. So much to the point to where he got fired as the GM and still got a push as a wrestler.
Like it's not his fault because he wasn't writing television for that stretch, but they didn't give him shit to work with. And that is Raw was damn near unwatchable for about 4 months. What did you have before I said that though?
Before you said that, now I have to think again. Do you remember what I told you?
No, I don't. Because all I can think about is what I thought was the worst storyline ever.
What you got?
Becky Lynch. It's the dumbest storyline known to man.
Let's go ahead and edit
She gets
that out.
punched in the face,
Let's go ahead
and suddenly she's the greatest wrestler of all time.
let's go ahead and edit that out.
Now she's the man.
Her push was already
3 months ago,
She was already turned up before she got hit in the
Trash.
face. No, Becky's never been trash. Stop this. Stop this now.
pander.
Don't do this. Don't
Pander.
do this. Chick
for the
Flair's
sake of-
pander.
Chick Flair is not pander.
Shoehorn.
Chick Flair is the daughter of Ric Flair, and
So?
she's supposed to win all these times.
So
She's supposed to be a woman with
David
15
Flair
titles.
is the son of Ric Flair. How'd that
He's
turn
dead-
out?
Well,
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus, man, so cold.
I tell you one that could have easily made my list only because of how great it could have been and how bad it turned out.
Are you thinking Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins?
No,
Damn, that would have been my guess.
Completely
sorry.
forgot about that.
I don't speak English.
Oh my god. That would have been a nominee for best storyline if they would
They would have
have
just pushed it.
went there. Just
Strong
go
style.
there.
The hard left turn, fam.
Make Knock America great again.
The hard left turn killed it.
Oh, dude.
The consecutive losses after winning the U.S. belt killed it. All that killed
Yeah,
it.
the
The
greater good.
weird outfit change.
The greater good of AJ Styles ruined two monsters in a whole 1 year.
Yep.
The greater good of AJ Styles
Yeah.
ruined Samoa Joe, ruined Shinsuke Nakamura. For what? For the why? For the K?
Let's go with the tag team of the year.
I mean,
Usos.
welcome to the Uso Penitentiary. Why are we even talking about
There
that?
you go.
I know who you might say, but nah.
Who might I say? I'm with the Usos. That's the unanimous decision.
The Undisputed Era?
He
No.
bring them up.
No, I can't bring them up
War Machine.
Why?
because they only put on great matches and
With
they haven't
everybody.
really won shit.
But they only put on great matches with everybody.
Well, that's very true. It's very, very true.
Name one bad match they've had.
I can't ever.
They don't have one.
They're all Texas Tornado tag matches. It's just what happens.
I mean, they call matches differently down in NXT.
Yes, they do.
It's a little reminiscent of like old ECW.
Yep.
But who are you gonna say?
War Machine, War Raiders.
Okay.
They've been running roughshod down there, and the way that they have been performing down in NXT is reminiscent of the way that AOP should have been running roughshod in the E.
Meanwhile, they're in catering.
Man, so depressing. They need Paul Ellering in the worst way possible.
How are the wings?
Probably as good as the pancakes.
Say. All right. Most improved wrestler of the year.
Bobby Lashley.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh.
I say that with conviction.
You do say that with conviction. This might constitute a tie. Who you got, Petty Messiah?
Ronda Rousey.
Okay, I can respect that a little bit.
I can't give her that because this is her first year. So
Yeah, she would get Rookie of the Year.
I mean,
so
she
she I was going to say
more than one award.
I was going to say you can't be most improved and rookie of the year because there's nothing to go off of.
I mean, you start out trash.
Hell, do
and
we
you
have
end
any
up
more
fighting.
rookies?
That's the thing.
Exactly.
That's the thing.
We don't have any more rookies
She's
to give her.
unanimous rookie
Like
of the year.
Ali. Like
No. He was because he was
we're
wrestling.
just gonna shoehorn in a rookie.
Mustafa Ali, yeah.
I actually have Drew McIntyre,
Most improved.
most improved.
He was improved in NXT.
He was already good, but he went from just being good to main event caliber on the E.
Are we okay? When you give out most improved, are we talking about complete character package or just inside the ropes?
No, everything. I mean, because you're as a wrestler, that does encompass your promo ability and all that.
I still got Bobby Lashley.
Okay, I can respect that. I can respectfully say that Drew McIntyre should share that award with Bobby Lashley
They should fight for it
in the ring.
in the parking lot.
Oh, no holds barred.
Go back to old school SmackDown when Eddie Guerrero and John Cena had a parking lot brawl. Just circle,
And on knee
park these cars in a circle.
That was dope, actually.
You know what I'm saying? And fight it out.
And they didn't come out there in draws. They actually
Park
came
these
out there
cars in a
jeans-
circle. Park these cars in a
jeans and
circle.
boots.
jeans and boots with the lights on.
All right.
What else we got?
Wrestler of the year.
Now we talking about some. Now we having some
the
conversation.
year.
Now give me some parameters before I scream this answer out.
Wrestler of the year would dictate match quality.
Okay.
I'd say wins in high caliber situations.
Okay.
Level from WrestleMania of last year to now.
Okay.
And I would say emotional investment.
Are we taking promos into account?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
So it's the whole package, right?
Stick talk. Samoa Joe.
Ooh.
I gotta ride with my partners. Like, I can't give you the generic Seth Rollins answer. Like, I gotta ride with my folk.
Petty Messiah.
Samoa Joe.
Velveteen Dream.
I also have Velveteen Dream as Wrestler of the Year.
Shit.
And I'm not
Good try,
discounting.
Terry.
I'm not. I'm not discounting. I'm not discounting Samoa Joe at all.
Shit.
But Velveteen Dream makes anything he touches better. Even going back to the feud with EC3, that whole apartment complex swimming pool shit. Come on, man. Undeniable.
Ain't no vista, ain't no views, and show as hell ain't no vista of no views. Y'all both need to move the fuck out of that complex immediately. They are fleecing the both of you.
Yeah, man. Like everything. So much so that Velveteen actually had a quote unquote holdout and actually helped shine on halftime heat. There is a plethora of reasons why Velveteen Dream goes on that list.
You make great points. You made great points. And then because Joe went on that losing streak to AJ Styles, I mean, I just have to concede defeat. But
I mean, it's not like Velveteen Dream didn't lose most of his matches.
I mean, yes, this is true, but the way he lost his matches as compared to how Joe was just jobbing for the greater good of AJ Styles, like both Velveteen Dream was able to impress in defeat. Right. Joe also impressed in defeat, but it wasn't written for him to get over while going under.
On the flip side, too, this past year, Velveteen Dream has actually began to put together a very impressive streak of wins, which he has not done in previous years.
This is true.
MVP, most valuable player.
Okay. My knee-jerk reaction wants to give this award to Kofi Kingston.
Okay.
However, he hadn't been used properly until about
6 weeks ago.
6 weeks ago. About 6 weeks ago. So I'm going to go with Seth Rollins.
Petty Messiah?
I had an answer in my mind, and my mind went so blank. And this is for MVP. AJ Styles.
That's a good answer.
The aspect of making people look good in victory or in defeat is there, and it most likely is going to be there until he stops working.
There are so many answers that could be correct. This is one we will not agree unanimously on. The same person who I have for Wrestler of the Year is also the person I have for the MVP, Velveteen Dream. If you go back and look at the body of work over the last year and everything that he's touched, if you remove him from that list, that body of work goes not to shit because it's still pretty good, but it takes a step down.
It's weird for me to give that award to someone not on the main roster. That's just me saying it.
But man, we hold Velveteen Dream in such a high regard that we couldn't even say his name on the show.
We do hold
for
him
reverence, not for the fact of disrespect, for reverence.
We do, and we do agree that he should not be called up to the main roster until he has something to do. I'm just like, Seth Rollins took the torch of the Intercontinental Championship from The Miz and went on like a 6-month defense spree, putting on classics with Dolph Ziggler. He made Dolph Ziggler relevant again, and that it sounds like a disrespectful statement, but WWE Creative had stopped fucking with Ziggler
all the way,
and they started fucking with each other the long way,
and they start putting on classics to where you had to respect Ziggler again. So when MVP makes his teammates better, Seth Rollins made Dolph Ziggler better last year.
I can't disagree with you.
Yeah.
Petty Messiah, will have you kick this one off here. Match of the year.
This gets rough.
Now, I also
Match of the year.
I also will say, I'm sure we're going to have to keep this in the E, but we don't have to keep any of this in the E. It's just that these are the things that we see on a grander scale.
That's the majority of the content that we're able to digest. It comes from there.
So from Mania to now, if you've seen anything better outside the E, be more than happy to add that to the conversation. However, this is your call. What is your match of the year for 2018, 2019?
Pete Dunne, Joe Coffey.
Jesus Christ. You told us. You turned us on to that whole show. Like you the same way we have, our conversation in the coveted Broken Pencil text thread.
Yeah.
You randomly turned on NXT UK on a Saturday and got every one of us engaged.
Literally, randomly. Like, I wanted something to look at, and they were like, coming on now. WWE UK. I was like, what?
And you turned us on to
and
some
Mustache
fire.
Mountain started out, and just it never let up from there. As a whole, that's why I said that pay-per-view. But the match between Coffey and Pete Dunne got me invested just by the promo they showed about how it led up to it.
You know who I got for the match of the year? Velveteen Dream versus Tommaso Ciampa.
Word?
And that was at War Games 2. The story that was told in that match on Velveteen Dream, and Velveteen Dream lost that match, but damn if we didn't think he was about to win that belt. That was a great match. I don't think there was anything wrong with it, and it was just it was brutal for a mostly in-ring match with no color. That was a brutal match that had a very in my house I stood up and clapped after that match.
I can dig that.
What you got?
I'm gonna go a little different. I'm gonna go to NXT, but I'm also gonna go with a tag team match from Takeover Phoenix.
Yes, sir.
War Raiders versus the Undisputed Era.
Yeah, boy.
Fucking fantastic. The greatest 16 plus minutes I had seen in a long time. Undisputed Era doesn't have bad matches, and apparently neither do the War Raiders.
3 months later, it's still fresh on your brain like that could just happen last week on Raw.
That shit is fireworks. Now, I could have gone with some of those Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano unsanctioned matches. Could have gone with the Chicago Street Fight. Could have gone with any of those other matches. The War Raiders versus the Undisputed Era is a match that will be dope 10 years from now.
Yeah, I agree. I could definitely see them 10 years from now putting on a stellar quality or better quality match than what we had.
That match could have closed that pay-per-view and everyone would have been happy.
And our last category.
What we got?
We cannot have a 1-year anniversary show without putting ourselves over.
Of course.
Broken Pencil Booking Company Show of the Year.
I mean, this is a pretty easy one for me. Because we came off the top rope with more blackness than you had ever seen in your life. The Black History Month episode has taken us to new heights. It is a staple in our library. It is an awesome piece of work. You are better for having listened to it. And if you have not listened to it, please enrich your life.
It is the end of the beginning and the beginning of the end. You are welcome and you're not at the same damn time It
was amazing.
It was
so black.
It was something special to be a part of.
It was like I've never had that much fun doing anything, but that was amazing.
Yeah.
That is still available right now.
It's in the archives.
Not yet. Will be this week.
If you haven't listened to the Black History Month episode,
If you're on all the streaming platforms,
It's on the streaming platforms until Sunday.
you must listen to it just so you understand why we say that.
After Sunday, as with all episodes, except for the one you're listening to now, you can find them at BrokenpencilBC.com. Again, BrokenpencilBC.com. All archive shows are there. Right now, we are up to episode 14 on the archives, and we have 23 episodes total. So by Sunday, all of season 1, including the Black History Month episode, will be included.
Still I rise.
We got anything else? I think that rounds us out.
Did we get it all?
Oh, you guys have to know that one of Wood's favorite segments from Raw with Braun Strowman dismantling
Man, slap yourself.
No, thank you. They're with Braun Strowman dismantling a what kind of car was it?
It was a Camaro.
Was it a beat up Camaro?
A brand new beat up Camaro with a matte paint job.
A brand new hollowed out Camaro has been turned into a Mattel action figure. Wreck and Slam Mobile is now available. If you'll go to the WWE.com website, and there's a little advertisement for it. You can find it on Amazon. There is a Braun Strowman action figure complete with the Camaro that breaks apart into 10 breakaway pieces.
That thing is going to be a collector's item.
That's going to also be some product of some kids swallowing too. So,
well, I'm certain this is for ages, non-swallow.
18 and up.
Sure. Yeah, whatever makes you happy. But there's no way small children should have this because, again, there are 10 breakaway pieces.
Hey, well, fuck it. If he's going to big league me, I'm going to let him big league you. Petty Messiah, take us home.
Pencils up.
Fuck that shit all the way up. First of all, fuck the casual fan.
Fuck the casual fan.
Don't ever forget that. Don't you ever in your raggedy ass life forget to fuck the casual fan. And
to actually fuck the casual fan?
Depends.
That's your job.
That depends. I am a married man. I know. Nah.
What is happening here?
All randoms, we will point to
it just devolved out of it. And you know why
we're just going to have a funneling system.
People, big leaguing people. We're going home to WrestleMania, everybody. It's going to be a great show. We can't wait to see you there.
Tune into all the socials. We got something special planned for y'all for WrestleMania weekend.
Chill.
Pencil pushers. Heads up. Pencils down.
Look, I'm coming straight off a slump. A crazy motherfucker named Nipsey. I'm turned up cause I grew up in the 60s. Caution to you rap niggas try and diss me. I go hard, that's why your bitch wanna flip me. Big guns, nigga turn rivals into rosaries, extended clips. I give a fuck who you supposed to be. Straight off the block I sold dope to buy groceries. Now it's rap money, no advances, all royalties. You broke nigga, you can follow me. It's fuck bitches, get money, keep some hollow heads logically. And I'm for where homicide boost the economy. Pay taxes to these corners and putting in work as a policy. It's white chalk on the corners. It's yellow tape on the gates. Choppers up above, that's cuz a tiny locs run the streets where I'm from.
This is a small introduction to this Nipsey Hussle music. Us money and bitches, that's the way that we do it. First get your bride on, then get your shine on. Then come through daytime with the lights on. Now hit the fast lane, and let your chain swing. You getting dollars like a doctor, but you gang bang. Yeah, it's hustle in the house. Yeah, it's hustle in the house.
Blue rag, ass hat, gold on my neck fat. Gun case, catch stacks, neighborhood, I rep that. Shoot first, ass last, move, work fast, cash, Brian Hurst, 10th Ave, squabble if you get mad. And in my lifetime, I seen a lot of death. A couple cold nights, it looked like it was nothing left. But God got me, so I got it tatted on my flesh. Slauson, nigga, you ain't heard shit yet, cuzzy, copy. What's the rhyme? Tiny draw, dipping stone when he come home and baby we dog. And can't forget my big brother Black Sam, just a young hood nigga with $1 million plan.
This is a small introduction to this Nipsey Hussle music. Us money and bitches, that's the way that we do it. First get your bride on, then get your shine on. Then come through daytime with the lights on. Now hit the fast lane, and let your chain swing. You getting dollars like a doctor, but you gang bang. Yeah, it's hustle in the house. Yeah, it's hustle in the house.
Look, I came from nothing, was sold at every other rapper. Say the speculation, real banger, gun clapper. Silence, any opposition with the Mac, I turn them into candles on the curb over blood splat. Fuck rest in peace shirts, nigga, where your guns at? Hit them been 2 weeks, and we ain't seen no get back. Type of shit, it's that, yo crippin', it's whack. You ain't poppin', you ain't turfed up, nigga. You off dead, I promise. I be out lurking with the pump, gooned up. Black hoodie on, chopper in the trunk. Ready to hop out and do my motherfucking stuff. 6-0, nigga, that's what's up. Huh?
This is a small introduction to this Nipsey Hussle music. Us money and bitches, that's the way that we do it. First get your bride on, then get your shine on. Then come through daytime with the lights on. Now hit the fast lane, and let your chain swing. You getting dollars like a doctor, but you gang bang. Yeah, it's hustle in the house. Yeah, it's hustle in the house.